Hi guys, this is Ashley Kay, and if you're a high quality woman looking for a high quality man, then you come to the right place. In this video, I'm going to share 5 texts to make a man fall in love. Now, if you would like to know how to make a man chase you and fall in love with you and be his one and only and make him commit to you and only you, then you'll want to click on the link in my description and download my free PDF report, Be Chased, How to Get a Man to Chase You. Before I get into how to make a man fall in love using 5 text messages, I want to go back to the basics and talk a bit about fundamentals. So in order to get a man to fall in love with you, there must be something called time invested. So a man must invest consistent, regular amount of time into you in order to fall in love. So the question then becomes, how do we make a man consistently invest in us, want to spend time with us, want to court us and talk to us? And that's something I'm gonna teach you called positive linking. What positive linking is if a man is always feeling positive, feeling happy, feeling pleasurable feelings when he is around you, then he's going to want to be around you. And if he's around you, he's going to invest in you. And if he invests in you, then he will fall in love with you. So in order to do positive linking, we must orchestrate scenarios where he will feel good when he is around you. So that is where the next 5 texts come into place. Instead of what most people do, which is to hang around the surface level in terms of conversations and in terms of what people talk about, we're going to dig a little bit deeper. People like to get deeper into a certain topic, a certain subject, and people also like to talk about themselves. So using these 2 core principles, we're going to use these texts to further those positive feelings and make them link the positive feelings to you. Text number 1, you're going to ask him about his hobbies. Most people have stressful days, and when they come home from a stressful day at work, they want to escape. And most people escape through their hobbies. So what you want to do is to, first of all, discover what his hobbies are and then ask about them. What you're trying to get at is not necessarily to talk about that hobby. You don't really want to just talk about the nuances of that activity, how to do that activity, especially if you kind of don't really care. But what you want to get at is his value system. What makes him drawn to that hobby? What is it about that activity or that subject that he likes? You'll want to ask, what do you like about so-and-so hobby? What do you love about so-and-so hobby? What are you drawn to about it? Those questions are a little bit better because it says more about him than the actual hobby. Text number 2, ask about his work or his mission in life. Most men are defined by their job, especially if he's good at his job. Now, similar to hobbies, work is an area that we also tend to have canned responses around. So we're very used to talking about work and the details about work and how work works. But for a lot of people, when they want to relax, they don't want to talk about work unless they're a crazy entrepreneur who loves their job and loves working 24/7. Okay, that's different. What you want to draw out is, why is he drawn to his job? What is it about his job that he likes? What is it that he dislikes? What is his overall vision for his work, his career, his mission in life? Those are the questions you should be asking. Always ask why, and why. Text number 4, ask value-based love questions. So most people have a past about their love life, about their relationships. And this gives you a clue on their belief system about love in general. You want to find this out pretty early, because if, for example, a man is slightly pessimistic about his views of love, So if he tells you he's been burnt in the past, women can be a little bit untrustworthy, and he's a bit skeptical of them, then that's a clue that this guy is not commitment minded. He's not relationship minded. So that means, at least right now, he's not thinking about commitment or relationship. So if he's not pursuing you, that's probably why. And that means he's probably not pursuing anybody for a relationship. On the other hand, if he is positive about love and relationships, and he tells you, despite the fact that he's had bad breakups in the past, he still believes in love, he still believes in commitment, he still believes in marriage, that should be music to your ears, because that means he's probably on the same page as you, and he is commitment minded and is relationship minded. Some questions you may want to ask are, do you believe in soulmates? Do you believe love conquers all? What do you think about being in love with two people at the same time? Is this possible? Those kind of questions, you want to go a little bit deeper about love, and it'll really draw out his value system. And once again, like I said, go a little bit deeper so you can really find out what he's like inside. Text number 4, use future pacing to trigger his imagination and make him invest in you right now. So future pacing is where you jump forward into the future and assume you're already together, committed, and even married maybe. For example, if you're just having a light banter with a guy, you're talking about what you like to eat for breakfast. And say he is a cereal guy and you're an eggs on toast girl. And you're just, having a light banter about why you both like your own particular style of breakfast. Okay, so now you can use future pacing and say, okay, if we were married and we were sitting around my kitchen and I was cooking breakfast and I made eggs on toast and then I made eggs on toast for you, what would you do? That's a great way of forcing him to role play with you, get him into that fantasizing space. You're setting up this scenario now where you can both role play safely in your own little fantasy world, which is another way of escaping, the stresses of the day. And you can just have fun with it. And it will also make him link pleasurable feelings, having a good time with you. Text number 5 is where you're going to give him a genuine compliment about his personality or his value system. This is where you use the first 4 texts, where the first 4 texts is setting you up to figure out, to dig deep into what he's really like as a person, what his unique interests are, what his unique personality traits are, and use all those information that you've dug out, that you've extracted, to then use that for the 5th text. This proves to him that you're paying attention, that you're interested in not just the surface level of him, but deep down in what he's really like as a person. So you may want to say, you're unlike any other guy I've met. You're driven, you're intelligent, you're funny. Any woman would be lucky to have you. Deep down, we all want to be loved and accepted for who we are inside. And if you can trigger that thinking or those feelings in a man, he's going to be addicted to you. He's going to want to be around you all the time because he feels accepted. He feels like you're super fun. He feels like you trigger positive feelings. You're always pleasant to be around. He's going to want to come after you, want to spend more time with you, and then ultimately fall in love with you. That's just how human beings work. Now, if you like this video, then you're going to love my free report. You can download that, called Be Chased, How to Get a Man to Chase You and Fall in Love. Download that free report in the link below right now. Please like me, comment below, leave me some feedback, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll be back with another dating and relationship video soon.